got the Walker relic to far enough to get spell speed on the weapon. Let's go.
Okay,
that sounds like a recipe for disaster. Changing a GCD now.
I mean, it's not too consistent to begin with, anyway.
Yeah, it works. I got the right man. All right. Before we start, let's steal 3. Everyone, go to your clock positions for Fell Ruin.
I am the clock.
Indeed.
And this is the Neuralink opposite of Bahamut.
This is
when it's like
this is spread around D to start before the mechanic even begins. We're always going to start looking at A around D like this, in case it is spread first. If it is not spread first, then we always have to move to Nail, and then we have to try our best to spread away from Nail toward one of the nearby Neuralinks, whichever one is the one opposite Bahamut.
Didn't we say that we do this way facing Bahamut so that we can easily get the tethers, the tanks?
Well, so if it's spread first, then we're already in position, and then the tanks can just take the tethers from Bahamut while we're doing the in after the spread, and then everyone goes to their Neuralink. If it is in first, then we have to just kind of wing the spread a little bit, but going toward one of the Neuralinks and spreading around that roughly. But obviously, as you asked earlier, then if it is in first, then tanks can go wherever they like to go grab the tethers and go to their Neuralink straight away after the dynamo goes off. But we will always start the mechanic looking at A with this spread.
I do have one question.
Mm-hmm.
If there is a tower in front of Nile, does it count as one for east side or west side?
East side.
Okay.
So basically I have first steps on the tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
If we need to swap, I am willing to do so for so somebody else can have an easier spot, but it will make movement a bit more difficult because of the spread spots, I guess.
Well, being in the spread spot order, it kind of makes sense to keep the same order for towers, because generally you'll be roughly in the right part of the arena after you've dodged the twisters. But yeah, we can swap people to different towers if they're having a hard time counting around. But it will take some getting used to getting the distance right, because the other part of it obviously is we get the tower dropping from the middle, so you can't be too close.
Just for reference, I don't know if it was made on purpose, but being about the distance of the markers is about right.
Yeah. So exactly as far away as you are from D for the first transition from Twintania to Nail, it is the exact same pillar falling down. I can't remember if you can anti-knockback and just run into the tower. I don't think you can anti-knockback it. I think they made it so you can't do it for this mechanic. But someone can test it when we get there. But my memory is saying that you can't prevent the knockback.
We can try it.
Yeah, try it if we get there. That's the idea.
Maybe we can
does
try
everyone
it on the first
understand?
one. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can try it on that one as well. But I think you can't. Yeah, does everyone understand what we're doing in Fell Ruin before we even worry about Heavensfall? So the main thing is getting into these spread positions consistently around D, looking at A every time while the bosses disappear, and then being quick to react to where Nail is in case it is on Nail first.
Not wipe at the first.
Well, let's not wait till the
Research.
first, please.
That sounded like a challenge to me.
Twister.
Now we can go.
We've got the 7th GCD, let's go. No planets ever again. Okay, we got the planet there.
The 3 is still out of place.
Okay, well, people kind of know
Yeah.
where it is.
It's still
We can fix
kind
it.
of in this right spot.
Twister. Twister. Okay.
Oh no. You get him?
Never done that. That's new.
I'm so eager.
So yeah, I don't do that during the Heavensfall
The
materials.
lightnings. Away. Doom is doom. Thank the Buster. Fire out. Lightning's out. Bonker is
Stay
still
away from me.
Stack then in. Doom is doom. Lightnings. Fire in.
Getting him.
Do spread. Yeah, definitely fire, yeah. Spread then away. Away. Fire in, lightning's out. Start looking at dragons. 1, 2, and then B. One. Spread and then away from solid. B. Spread away from solid. Probably will get the first mechanic and be prepared. Back then away. Away. We'll find the dragons. Wolf. They're on Mega Flare. Keep Kahara alive, getting solid. Kondi. I know. Move. Heal off. Out of towers. Into towers. Giga Flare.
Away from me.
Well, is on it. Keep off. You need to breathe on.
The Swift.
Getting here.
Sorry.
Shit, I was muted, otherwise I was yelling at you to run.
I didn't have time to rescue.
Hey, take your spread spots around D, looking at A. I'll spread first. Oh, sorry. We're going on nail, and then we're group going to A. Group to A. Spread. Not enough LF in between. So yeah, that's why we need the eel between to survive. Blah, blah, blah.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh, go away.
Good start.
I think it's safer so that if we keep the boss facing where he faces when he comes down, because people will naturally gravitate towards the back.
I mean, I can also
People
pay
are
attention.
complaints.
That would be also a solution.
I mean, in general, yeah, but like the melees gravitate towards the back at least, and I think I was the only one who was like in front of the boss.
Or
When you
call
hooked.
a letter. Or something, yeah.
I did that and then sort of invoked. Unfortunate.
Because
Well,
it took me a moment to figure out where he was too.
Whenever we decide. I mean, I think we started Bahamut by saying that in all cases he will be looking at A, with the exception in the beginning. That's the way I was working until now. I'm fine with changing.
I think that won't work very well because we have, like in the first one, we have Earth Shakers, and the second one we have the nail things still on the ground. So we always have like some sort of ground effect. So I think it's more of an adapt to it.
Okay.
Cheeto's gone for a second.
generally speaking, keeping him facing whichever way he was facing at the end is probably the safest way, because everyone can then always react to where he's facing and just do it that way, rather than trying to find where they are with markers, because we can be in very different places.
I mean, it also helps that usually the melees will just immediately run towards the back, or at least like roughly the sides anyways, and then the rest just naturally follows.
Back to the marker while we're at it.
Very true.
But it was a pretty good attempt.
Yeah, having spread first with this setup is way nicer for us. So that's 50% of the time it's easy. The other 50% of the time, when we have to do the spread out of wherever nail is going to be a little bit spicier. But
It's working.
50% of the time, it works every time.
mm-hmm. Good stuff. Krista? Krista? Huge damage. Lightnings. This will be away. Away. Back in. Doom is doom. Buster. Fire out. Lightning's out. Honka home. Back, then away. Away. Doom is doom. Lightnings. Fire in. Phantom Buster. A loose spread. Spread, then away. Away. Fire in. Lightnings out. Doom's doom. Start looking at dragons. Oh, very stinky. Between 1 and 2, then B and then 4. Well, actually no, B and then north. Between 1 and 2. B. And go to A. Spread, and then away from solid.
Getting ready. Oh no!
Right.
I'm keeping through the life for now.
I didn't get up on track. That last one was a bit.
I will see what outcasting I find. Oh, no. I will get some help from.
In, then away.
Okay,
in,
good.
Then away. Away.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Similar
Spread, then
swift.
in. Spread, then in.
I should have been under. Fuck. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Ah, we can do it. Sophia. Mitigate.
I believe in you.
It's a very stinky layout for those dragons.
One straight north, one straight south. That is rough.
Mm-hmm. Twister? Twister? Twister?
did my 1 minute rotation. Trentania were muscle moving.
Comfy HP, right?
Solid tank stance.
Lightnings. This will be a stack. Stack. Doom is doom. Tank buster. Fire out. Lightning's out. Back then in. Doom is doom. Lightning. Fire in. Tank buster and spread. Spread then in. Lightning's out. Doom is doom.
I got Cheeto.
Looking at dragons. 1, 3, 4. One, 3, away from solid, then stack. 4, away from solid, stackers. Get the melody. I'll hardcast Cheeto.
No
Just
Swift.
wait, alright. Don't accept until afterwards. Cheeto.
I have less mythic too.
Big heals. Keep it calm. Iron dragons. Move. Keep the horror alive.
Yeah.
Never mind. What went wrong there?
Got double sacred.
Nah. Okay.
The paddle seems to be about the same, the good place it should be, so...
At least I think I did.
Yes, you did. We got double shakered.
Were you not enough close enough to the one you were supposed to be?
I don't know, man. I usually go to A. Now A was taken, so I went to Cheeto. Obviously, I
What
didn't
do you
go
mean
far
A was
enough.
You can go to A. You had a tether on you, and like, there's no reason why you shouldn't go to A. I just stood on A because I
True.
was a bit late to getting to C, which was fine either way. As long as we don't overlap our tethers, everything else is fine.
Twister?
So,
Twist on. Yeah, the important thing is that you can stand on top of each other if you both already have a tether, because you won't steal the other person, and then you can spread at the end. So it's fine for both of you to be on A if that's how things panned out with the movement.
At least in this case, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's only when the tether is resolved that you have to peel apart, but you can stand on top of each other as long as you need to before then.
Solid.
Yes.
Vogue.
Twist.
Just
So you won't have Vinven for the Behemoth?
might pan out.
Okay.
Plus, I try to not use it. Anyways.
Right.
That's what I press instead of walking.
Jesus.
Twist.
That's because I noticed it on myself, so let's just keep in mind the Neuralings are poisonous, we can step into them. Because I noticed myself always making a circle around them.
But my damage.
You mean the damage in a phase where you can't damage anything?
Wins it.
Hey. Don't start making sense now.
Lightnings. This will be away. Away. Back in. Doom is dooming. Tank Combuster. Fire out. Lightning's out on Kaharu. Stack then in. In. Doom is doom. Lightning's out. Fire in. Loose spread and tank buster. Spread then in. In. Fire in. Lightning's out. The second doom is very far. Start looking at dragons. 1, clockwise of 3, then 4. One. Spread and then away from solid. Clockwise of 3. 4. Spread away from solid. Stay away from solid. Okay, stack on it.
By the way, Invuln will be up. I'm on 3 minutes now. Unless, like, unlucky solo death happens.
Dragons. Move. Feather on Mega Flare. Get the ability.
Solid.
Keep Kaharu alive through the stomp. Back on D. Fine nail. Move. Heal. All the way far. Into towers. We're gonna have a tower go pop. Fire puddle was kind of blocking it. So
Did someone go the wrong way?
yes.
Okay.
Is there like a... Right, there's a dive bomb happening as well, I forgot.
Yes. That's why we're going toward Nail, because of the way that they're positioned away from each other. Being at the edge.
No, I was
Nail's
wondering why
small.
Solo was like flying across the screen all of a sudden, because that looked like a weird rescue.
Uh-huh. Crystal. No twister. Twister. Lightnings. This will be a stack. Doom was doom. Ankle Buster. Fire out. Lightning's out. Stack then in. Doom is doom. Buster loose spread. Spread then away. Away. Away in, lightning's out. Doom's doom. Start looking at dragons. 1, between 2 and 3, and then 4. Victim Felix. Doom Blood. One. That's away from solid, net stack between 2 and 3. And 4. Now away from solid, and then stack. Stackers.
Can you get solid up? I don't have much mana to help you there.
Okay, on A. Big heals, big heals. Dragons. Move. Okay, solid life. Start getting ready to stack on D. Fine now. Heal off. I go out of tower, into tower. Dig a flat. Keep him facing the way he is. Purple breath. You can start taking your spread spots around D, looking at A. Once the cast starts, just move wherever. Spread first. We'll be going to C after we go on nail. On to nail. Go to C. Whee. Okay. A little late onto the dome.
Did Reprisal always only have 5 Yawns Rage?
I think it was 10 before, maybe. I don't remember.
Because it was... I realized I never hit him with my reprisal, and for the first Giga Flare.
Ah. Vista.
And I was wondering why, because I'm usually further out. Oh, now I know.
The pain of being a no-get close gamer.
I mean, usually it's more of a let the melees have the closer spot. Because I don't care if I'm like 3 seconds late.
Mm-hmm. Vista. Vista. Have to do the mechanic. A little bit of LB. Lightnings. This will be a stack. Stack. Which Doom is Doom. Bank Buster. Fire up. Lightnings out. Stack, then in. Doom is Doom. Lightning's out on Kaharu, watch out. Fire in. Tank Buster. Loose spread. Spread, then away. Away. Fire in, lightning's out. Doom is Doom. Start looking at some dragons. 1, clockwise of 3, then 4.
Oh no, no Swift.
Okay, oh, that's never happened. 1, clockwise of 3, then 4. Clockwise of 3. Away from solid, then stack. 4. 4. Away from solid, then stack. Stackers.
I got my Swift after Attack Master.
Allora.
Deeps maybe.
Hold just a second.
Okay.
Torcito. Bene.
Man, today I'm getting value out of clemency.
Mm-hmm. What is that for?
Finir value too.
Alright. Nice and calm. Flying the dragons. Move. Getting bloody. Back on the by now. Move. Heal up. Out of the towers. Into towers. Giga Flare. Watch out for his facing. Triple breath. Okay, ready to take your spread spots around you. Red first, and then we're going to A after being on nail. On nail. A for the group. Spread looking at you. Giga Flare. And then turn him around for this one. Okay, not enough mid for that. I can addle that one instead of the one after.
We can.
Blackfire if we want.
I am dismantling Blackfire anyway.
Okay, so I'll save addle for this one
So
then.
we should probably use a longer cooldown for the first thing.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I will move my addle to that one then.
Since we have little time, it may not be the best time for Medicator, by the way.
Yeah, probably better to try and cure 3 everyone back to top for the Giga Flare. If you're going to Medica to help deal with the etheric perfusion, that's probably fine. But I think it might be better just to cure 3 the stack while we're in the Neuralink and then cure 3 again afterwards. So maybe a Medica 2 beforehand and just cure 3 priority.
And I'll begin with without emergency tactics this time, since I don't have time to get the second out.
I think Passage of Arms should be up as well, if you manage to like bunch people up a bit.
We were kitchen sinking the first League Flare too hard anyway.
Yeah, with Addle moving over, it should even out the two. But if we need to put more on, then we can work that
I
out.
should have Tactician back for whatever comes after, for whatever need we would have after Heavensfall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright.
Passage would be very good for the stack after Heavensfall if we're not going to sacrifice the person. We may end up having to sacrifice a lot if people die to the rotating AoEs, but if we're not going to, then that's a good place for it.
Like, honestly, at this point, I'm not doing much anyway, so I can keep a good track of mitigation anyway.
Yeah, that'd be good if we can have reminders for each Gigaflare if you can spare it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's very easy for me. I've done this for so long that I spot the most mitigation we're using, and I kind of keep a track anyway.
Then I'm gonna save passage for the fireball in Heavensfall.
Use passage there. Yeah, I think that's neat.
I mean, everything else is kind of a pain in the ass
You
because
don't have
people
any
spread.
you don't have any better place to use it afterwards.
Yeah. Also, just for planning, Divine Veil is also up during Heavensfall.
It might be best used
food.
during
Could
10
use
strike. Yes, do it. Tasty food.
Right.
And reprisal, I just like you guys.
You should have one for every Gigaflare.
I shouldn't have to. We
Yeah,
shouldn't have to do like Borderlands.
We figured that one out already. Except for the first one, which, well, in this case I did manage to do it because I now know how close I have to be.
Krista? Krista? Krista?
Oh no.
I don't know, Swift. I'm glad to fix. Lightnings. This will be a stack. Stackers. Move. Doom is doom. Okay, Combuster. Fire out. Lightning's out. Stack then in. Doom's doom. Lightnings. Fire in.
Oh, this
Getting
time.
Felix. Ring Buster, loose spread. Spread then in. In. Lightning's out. Doom is doom. Start looking at dragons. 1, between 2 and 3, and then B. One. There's spread and then away from solid. Between 2 and 3. B. Spread and then away from solid.
Solid.
Could be a skipper.
This is passive. It's at 110.
What is that?
I'm kicking back.
Oh, okay.
Dragons. Move. And then here you go. Out of the towers, into towers.
Addle this.
You want me to add it?
Oh no, oh actually.
Oh no! The Swift.
I had no time left to decide whether to do or not, so I just went with the call.
Solid.
I was fapping the wrong button.
Oof, shit.
It was a panic thing, but it was probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been deadly otherwise.
Just have to be using a little more on the next thing. Okay. Right, take your spread spot around here. Spread first. We're going to B after jumping on there. On to nail. And go to B. Spread. Make this as best we can. Big wheels. Make sure he's faced away. Their breath's coming instantly. Okay.
How did Illidee survive that?
Positionals, I guess.
Side. I think it was just on the side part of the combo, yeah. No, I just need to get used to actually evoking there. haven't gotten here often enough for me to actually be reliably remembering that.
Okay. Everything else was fine.
Yeah, just give me 1 minute to check something.
Yeah, very very important. Obviously, after the spread, as soon as you see the meteor stream, get on D or as close to Bam as quickly as possible, so no one misses heals.
Take that minute to just toilet real quick.
How rude of you.
Remember that the mitigation for Gigaflare snapshots at the end of the cast, but you can still heal someone after the cast finishes before the animation resolves.
Mm-hmm.
But Mitt needs to be up before, so shield's not up before the end of the cast won't kill. And such.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
That's triple Fell Ruin in a row. Last two both are getting actually through the mechanic, and then just either the Giga Flare or follow up and got us.
The damage on the Pellery and Giga Flare seemed pretty fine, all things considered.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did Passage there, which hit, I think, most people, if not all.
I'm
Actually,
not so sure it did.
It does go pretty far, actually.
Yeah, but the angle was a bit off. What's the problem?
Was it? Because I thought I had pretty much perfect angle there. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
It should be fine if
Yeah, I'm not planning to use it usually.
if we keep it the what was. If I don't fat finger, dismantle again.
Mm-hmm.
What Giga Flare are you reprising?
The first one.
Okay.
We're good?
You should probably be fine. I think I'm also gonna try to reprisal the first flatten for you, Solid.
No, I'm doing that.
Are you doing that? Okay.
Yeah, so I was
One
worried
before
it
quick march.
wouldn't have come off during Giga Flare, but it comes.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do the first one, because then you can do the
no.
second stuff, and well, yeah, that's fine. Then we just you do the
Alright.
first one, and I don't do it until Giga Flare.
Star. Oh boy.
Oh, it was in the center, this one.
I mean, that was probably a PvP kill. It's difficult to tell.
Mm-hmm.
And it was dead center.
Fortunately,
Quick reset.
Phoenix was the one who was there.
Gimme.
First.
After this poll, can I have like 30 seconds to go grab my snack?
How much are you willing to pay us?
I think I well, I'm fucking falling
Twist up.
asleep if I don't.
Crystal.
I should also hydrate at some point.
What's
Hydration.
wrong with you people? Why don't you have a drink next to your PC?
It's because
I
my
do
drink
it
is
right
empty
now
at the
what I'm
moment.
grabbing. I'm grabbing a little muffin.
Oh, okay.
Muffin. Why don't you
Hydrate
have your
muffin.
muffin next to your PC?
Because I was working literally until 45 minutes before wait.
Well,
And then I had to make dinner.
yeah, but why don't you store your muffins next to your PC?
Well, it's 3 meters away.
Pretty close.
Should
Why
be
doesn't your
on
PC have a muffin button?
That is
Why
a good
is
question.
why isn't your PC a muffin? There, I said it.
You see, sometimes I wish it was.
Now I want muffin as well.
Twister.
Crystal.
You can buy yourself a muffin after tomorrow, bloody. You
Buy
deserve
more than
it.
one.
But I want one now!
I could actually make one really quick.
Speed
I have
run
one of those.
100%.
Those what's it called? When you put it in a cup and just do it with hot water.
Oh, a mug cake.
Yes, exactly.
Coffee would be nice too.
Mug muffin.
It's done.
Oh wait, completely forgot to put my dot on.
Didn't need it.
You're probably not gonna have it next expansion anyway, so who cares?
Just wondering why
Oh my
my rotation
God.
drifted. Like, oh, where's my dot?
It didn't want to be there.
Just like how some is not gonna get their dots back.
Just like
Imagine though if they did.
No, I kind of know what they're doing with Summoner because it has been partially data mined.
I was about to
Lightning.
say, there was a data.
This will be out.
No spoilers.
Back in. Doom is dooming. Fire out. Lightning's out. Back then in. In. Doom is doom. And lightning's. I didn't get that one. Weird. Okay. Loose spread. Spread and then in. In. Fire in. Lightning's out. Doom is doom. Second doom puddle is fine. Start looking at some dragons. 1, 2, and then B. I think might be safer.
Yeah, I would do
1, 2, and B. 1, 2, away from solid, and then stack. And B. Away from solid.
Oh no.
Stackers.
Oh my god.
LF.
Sacred soil.
LF.
Take the
No,
rest
we-
after.
This way. Waiting is always safer.
I would tug that down if my life depends on it. Take the
Spawn on.
Sam.
First delivery service. Guarantee Bahamut deliveries.
Not sure if worth it.
All your money back.
Comfy.
If I know weapons. Oh boy.
I got
Don't buy, little guy.
So much to live for.
I vote, by the way.
I knew. out of the tower, into tower. Oh, I'm cut off, hopefully I'm in heal range. Save me, Smudge.
I'm saving you now.
Watch out for...
Watch out for things. Because we're really cut off there.
Okay. What's around D looking at A? On nail. Spread toward A. Spread around A. On A. Spread. Oh. Getting bloody.
You have that.
Make sure he's turned around. I was going to need a lot of LF for this flare breath.
Oh, pretty fine.
It was not enough.
No.
Yeah, that's it. You always clem yourself to full if in doubt there.
Yeah, it was in the middle of the cast. Just didn't expect
Another
the
breath
flare.
on solid, another breath. Start on D, everyone stack on D. You're gonna find the dragons and you're gonna dodge the dragons the same way as before. Dodge. Move. No. Right, no,
Oh,
no,
fuck.
very much.
I'll take this one, I guess.
It's correct.
Hey!
A bomba.
And actually,
It
looked
would have
surprisingly...
worked out.
It would have been correct.
What is the timing of the movement of moving out?
As soon as we see the markers.
Do they both arrive at the same time or not?
Markers both appear at the same time, yes.
Okay. So the moment we see either green or orange, we move to our designated spot.
Yep. So here's where we need to be a bit more specific. Only Twintania and Bahamut will dive during this mechanic. So the side that has Nail, if she is on one of the ends of the three, the tank in that case should stand directly on top of Nail, because she won't dive, and that otherwise the angles are a bit wrong if you look at it that way. So you've got to treat Nail as like the start of the safe spot for this one, because it's not a straight line dive like the first one. It's actually going to be an X made by Bahamut and Twintania. So yes, if Nail is in the middle, the tanks in the range should actually go directly on, like in next to Nail for the tanks and directly opposite Nail for the ranged, because it'll be a actual intercardinal cross looking at Nail will be the actual dive pattern. Doing it that way means that there's loads of space for everyone on each side. You can still technically squeeze all four people in the sides of the X in that case, but it gets a lot tighter and a lot harder to feel out. So yeah, if for the tanks, you always want to as you were before, you want to go as close to the boss as you can, but remember that Nail doesn't count, so you should go stand on top of Nail if she's on your side and she's not in the middle. And if she is in the middle, well, you go stand on top of Nail anyway, so...
No, I would bring the right Phoenix.
She had a tower right in front of her and one on her left.
Yes, I am very sure you and me did it right.
So shouldn't it have been?
Yeah, I should have taken that one, then I didn't see her.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Okay, so you should have
taken.
taken. Elf should have taken mine, and I should have taken the one to the. No.
No. The one Kohara took should have been taken by Bloody.
Right.
I think Bloody was just dead already.
I was already there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there are two towers on 4 and 1 on 9 in the screenshot.
Took a screenshot, you say.
Yeah, so 1 on Nail, 1 on 4. So that's 1, then 2.
And that was our side, and I got pushed to the center one. I should have taken the left one, if I understand correctly.
I missed the one on the nail, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, just to be sure I understand what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that your screenshot encompasses the moment Illity died.
And to be fair, I completely forgot about anything about healing or anything. I was just looking for the dodge and where to go.
That's what we have to do first. I mean, we won't take any damage from the dive initially. We'll obviously want shields, but shields should last from while we're stacked up to the point where we get pushed back into towers. So as long as you've shielded like just before we start the movement, then they'll last until we get pushed to the tower. And that should be enough to make us survive the knockback into tower if people are positioned far enough away and no one misses their tower. If any tower's missed, obviously we all die.
Yeah.
Because it explodes and we all get hit for a lot.
The tower push does the same amount of damage as it did before, right?
Yes, so it is proximity based. The closer you are to the middle, the more damage you will take. So you need to find the right sort of distance. You'll note that the floor pattern is obviously different compared to when we do it in this phase. Try and use the markers ABC to give you a sort of a circle of where you should start, and try and correlate that to patterns on the floor so you know what the pattern looks like at that same sort of distance as you go around. It's obviously not a very repeated pattern, it's kind of like tree roots and stuff, but you can get an idea looking at it of once you do it enough times, because you'll generally be in the same quadrant of the arena most of the time. Obviously there's some patterns where it's fucking ridiculous, but we just have to deal with those. But this is the challenging part, is correctly gauging that distance so you don't get pushed into the wall and you don't die from the actual knockback damage and tower damage combined. So let's go again. But yeah.
The blind confidence of not even a ready trick.
Yeah, the training I would suggest for everyone to do is when we're looking at the dragons when they appear. We need to look between Twin Tania and Bahamut. That middle point is the actual center line of where you want to spread from. So you want to face that way and strafe out, if that's how you're doing it with legacy controls, or however you would manage it with standard controls. You want to try and go 90 degrees from that point first and adjust your position accordingly.
Like how you said that, like standard control, or standard camera is some kind of foreign concept.
It is to me now.
Because it
I
is.
honestly don't know.
To start?
To start. I can't speak on how to do it with that camera because I haven't used it in 5 years. Yeah, but I haven't used it in 5 years, and I'm only basing my explanation on what I do myself. So I don't want to confuse people by getting it wrong with the other system.
Well,
why is everyone dead?
I technically didn't bother doing
Kabumba.
it. I technically didn't bother doing it as well. But I mean, that was after I saw what was going to go happen anyway.
It just didn't register with me. I honestly
Okay.
thought someone else did it.
I saw what was happening, and I kind of like, okay, then I don't have to do it either.
Refresh food. Give us the bongos.
Do you think we would need a team name?
No, we can always think of a team name.
Muffins?
The default is Team Awesome Fantastic. But
Muffin.
What?
Team Muffins?
Aren't we the goblins?
well, yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Muffins.
Muffin. You know what the best thing about muffins is?
The top.
I'd rather just eat something else.
And
This
why
time?
do you... Why are you getting a muffin then?
Because he has muffins.
Sometimes you just don't even feel like it. And honestly, when you go to the store, like when you end up at the store at like 5 minutes to 6, there's not really that much left to pick from.
What kind of stores do you have?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Jesus.
I mean, elf lives in a very.
section.
I understand. Elf lives in a very small, remote village.
No, but the store I pass on the way from the university is not particularly big.
Yeah, fair enough. Sounds like our Edeka bloody.
I mean, I get more than muffins, even if I come like at 8 PM.
Twister.
Maybe
Yeah, well,
Elfo just doesn't like bread.
Well, I do, but I wanted something some kind of
Sweet
coffee
treat.
with bread thing. And today I told myself, maybe muffins are good.
But you hate muffins?
No.
Putting words in his mouth.
Yes, that. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't say I hated muffins, no. I said I'd rather have something else.
You want an eclair, right?
That doesn't mean I always want to have something else.
So it's like your food in Finland, is what you're saying.
Twister?
Twister.
This joke wasn't even funny the first time.
You say that you was quite annoyed by it, so it was already worth it.
Of course, he's finished missing the context.
Yeah, but like that's the entire point.
Yeah, but if you told her the context, she would have been like, okay, that's fair.
So what you're saying is it's a click and bait soundboard button.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of the point of when making it, I guess.
Okay, I suppose so. I mean, as long as you guys enjoy it, that's fine. I don't really care.
Lightnings. This will be a stack. Sweet.
Go for a stack, I guess. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I don't have time to cast
Okay.
after I saw you die.
That's recoverable.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we...
Am I not supposed to go there?
Just every
Well, we were both on the same side, and remember that the melee.
Oh, we're on the same light party! You're not group 2, you're group 1!
Bro, I've been with you this whole time. And he never noticed me.
Bro.
Notice me, senpai.
He lives in his own world.
Can you imagine having this guy as a raid lead for 3 expert? Okay, no, that's unfair.
How could Solid do this?
You know, I've never heard Drast talk, but that sentence in particular has a voice
Twister?
twister.
You want to know something? You want to know, like, just as tragic of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, like, how to... How can people have achieved results with me? That's the more impressive thing.
What?
Yeah,
A masterful leadership is what led to success.
that was me.
No, I literally didn't understand you properly.
Oh, I said okay. I said, how can people have found so much success with me at Crazy? That's something I will never understand. The way I fumble with words is like unparalleled.
Do you remember the disaster it was when we switched the person with callouts?
Huh?
Do you remember when we tried to switch the person doing callouts and the disaster it was?
Right, that's true. We tried this.
Who was the other person trying it, though? Because that's important context now.
I don't know. It's been a lot of ages.
It didn't work.
Nina?
I mean, to be fair, Nina's at least vocal, if nothing else.
It's just difficult, you know, because English is hard. I stumble with the words. I can think the right thought. I cannot articulate the right thought or the right words.
You did P8 phase 2. You can hide me. Twisted.
Like 3 fucking years of like hardwiring my brain.
I mean, were you with us when we did the Heidelin raids early in the expansion?
Oh, the multilingual
And
one?
The one where we had like everyone do the call-outs in
Oh,
there.
it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
What a nice fight.
This from a much, much simpler time.
I fumble with words a lot, so raid leading is hard.
I mean, you like to put yourself down quite a lot.
Like-
No, but this is true.
This is a way. Way. Back in. Doom is doom.
I do fumble.
Tank Combuster. Fire out. Lightning's out. Stack, then in. In. Merge. Lightning. Fire in. Tank Combuster. Spread. Spread, then away. Away. Fire in. Lightning's out. Doom is doom. Looking at dragons. 1. Between 2 and 3. And then B. One away from solid and then stack between 2 and 3. B away from solid. Oh, I touched it. Button. Oh, that's bigger than it looks.
What?
That's not good.
What color was this? Oh, of course.
Goodbye.
Thought she wouldn't jump that quickly.
No, she was dead before she went down.
Save me.
Oh, didn't save
Sacrifice
himself.
himself.
What a hero.
by going to the
Snapshots.
Did you get your muffin?
Muffin mandated
yeah,
for somebody.
I've consumed the muffin.
Muffinless no more.
Huh?
Muffinless no more.
I'm what?
You are no longer muffinless.
Well, I have one more.
No, no more.
Okay,
Not anymore.
okay.
Am I the only one? Is it just is my pronunciation that bad or?
No.
No, okay.
I think I just don't get the question.
It was not a
I think the
question.
joke just didn't land. Sorry, Felix.
No, it was not. It was not a question though.
Okay. Oh no. I know you asked something about the muffin, but I can't remember what you even asked.
Twist.
Can you
You
twist
can
the
play the
muffin?
role muffin.
Huh?
Turn your runes into strength.
What?
Nothingness, mainness.
Why
That's what,
can't you
that's
go-
what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Hey, why can't you guys just talk in straight sentences to me?
No.
You are no longer maidenless. Except they aren't saying maidenless, but muffinless.
But I don't
This is an
understand.
Elden Ring reference.
I don't understand the reference.
Then you haven't
Don't
played
worry,
Elden
me
Ring,
neither.
apparently.
Yes, this is true.
Well, there we have it.
I'm sorry. You should know.
Have
You
the
should
answer.
know by now that I'm not. That most jokes go over my head unless they're like really bad, like bad jokes or puns.
I think they're
Well,
calling
he
you a
is
virgin,
very small.
Twister.
Twists.
but I didn't play the game either.
I know a lot of other funny memes. To prove that I am not. That I don't live under a rock.
Bobber kurva.
Best
I
one.
don't know if that's. I don't know if that's a meme. Is it?
It absolutely is.
We have a colleague who's a fucking t-shirt of that meme.
Oh, based.
Twister.
Ever since I started raising the game, I've been repeatedly told that I just don't get jokes.
I mean, you can be the straight man to the jokes.
That's why it's so great to be the thing everyone jokes about instead. Because then you feel like you actually, like, already know the jokes or something. I don't know.
I mean, you certainly are in the jokes.
It doesn't have to be at you. If you are a straight man.
Just with you.
Lightnings. Save me, solid. Yay! This is away. Oh, wait. One back. Doom is doom. Link Buster. Fire on Kaharu. Fire out. Lightning's out. Back then away. Away.
I run.
No, getting cold.
Not those two.
Oh no, right.
Doom is doom.
Fuck me. I've got lightning and doom too. Fuck.
And Marok. Getting
And
behind.
fire.
Just okay.
Oh,
Oh, did I get
Loose spread. Loose spread. Then in. Spread. Then in. In. Lightning's out.
How am I alive?
Doom is doom. Start looking at dragons. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then 3. That's gonna be stinky actually.
He says 2, he says, and then he says...
1 and then just between 2 and the dragon.
I think it's fine.
Okay, 1. Okay, I got it.
Go like...
What did you do?
Okay, I still have it. I didn't see. Lekker.
Oh.
I was too busy doing trying to do the channel.
Okay, we'll do
I
10%
sacrificed
reload.
myself for nothing.
You can recover, huh? You can
I got
recover.
my sweet fortune too.
Yeah, let's see what the mechanic is.
You can
hopefully
feel
it's-
No stacks, please.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
In, then out. In, then out. Out.
no stack, please.
Spread, then away. Away. Nah, she tried to get me.
one more.
Thankful
When I get mana, do the swap.
bust that.
I'm gonna have to push here, and then I'll just hardcast during the mechanic. Amjito, run. Heals. Right, I'll get bloody and then I'll try and get in the woods.
Hey, mate.
After all that,
Cleanest
not even
one.
through.
Well, if people die, you don't get the LP.
Not really much to heal at that point.
Okay, we're all alive. Mana is
Questionable.
questionable.
You're not gonna hit the boss anyway. Like 4 years anyway, so okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Alright, ready to find the dragon.
Laisse mythique Bavarois.
No. Yeah. Even with the shield wasn't enough. Okay, keep Solid alive. Get me slowly when you can. Stack on D.
Time to use physique.
That's some gaming right there. Okay, fine, nail. Move. Heal up. Out of the tower, into tower. Make sure you're not in front, top. You want to get out of the way.
But Nova's help.
Yeah, I'm just making sure you remembered.
Oh shit.
Keep Solid alive. Save him, Smash. Alright. Relax a bit. Taking our spread spots around you, looking at A. Okay. On there. We'll be going to A with the spread. Spread around A.
Ah, retarded.
On A. Bridge. Get into top. Adley.
Win!
That spread isn't going to go off before I die. Oh, I didn't die. Let's go. No, I did.
Now I'm dead. Haha,
No,
I
we
am
should you.
strong. I survived.
Wish.
That was in
Who's
the
gonna breath? Heal LB. Heal LB to top. Heal a bitch top.
What?
Heal a limit break. Find the button.
I don't have the button.
Oh, did it go?
It didn't really matter because
At least now we know she doesn't have the button.
Power
which-
on nail.
somehow Felix
on
managed the
the-
door without actually doing anything.
Oh, it's too far. Yeah, if you die after you finish the cast before the animation goes off, it's consumed, sadly.
Yeah.
Yes, make sure you put limit break on your bot. That's an important thing to have for a healer.
I used to have it, but then I changed my UI a bit, and now I don't.
What did I die to?
Damage?
Yeah, this pool needs to be clipped somewhere.
You were in the vault, weren't you? Oh no, you died to. I think you died to Giga.
Not in the end, after the...
You died to Giga flare damage plus auto attack.
I think we managed to average above 2 deaths per minute
Mm-hmm.
at some point.
We go again.
But the pull fulfilled its purpose. I haven't had this much fun in a while.
And somehow, through all of that, we actually saw the Heavensfall. And that's the important thing to remember. That no matter how messy it is, we can still proc.
I'm just waiting for
Never,
the day this-
never give up.
Never surrender.
I'm just waiting for the day this fucking face is done with.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
This is like the reason this is like the reason I will never do DSR.
Which
can't-
phase are you talking about?
I can't stand mechanics where I literally do nothing but run around. And there's just too much of them and too little button pressing.
Astrology and help.
Star?
Oh, there was news middle again.
Another PvP
So
one.
you take help saying you don't want to do DSR, and then underneath you put 8 hates Hearthstone.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I kinda don't care for that bit of the story.
I actually support that sentiment.
So you don't want to save him, Smudge?
No,
Is the bad timeline?
he can die for all I care.
I found it to be kinda forgettable, you know.
Twisty.
Twister.
I actually found it kind of annoying because like the entire FC I was with back then was like, oh no, sob, I am so sad. Everybody's literally crying in voice chat and I'm like, who died?
I mean,
Why are we sad?
I thought he was a little bit of a creep, so I wasn't like sad he was going.
Oh god.
From what I know, the English voice acting kind of lends him more that way than he is in like the Japanese one.
Isn't he super creep in Japanese and super thirsty?
I'd say more like super hyper enthusiastic and bro kind of guy. Was the way I'd-
Regardless of what he is, that statement will get bloody lynched in like most communities.
Twisty.
Twister,
Wait, fuck my life. Stop.
egg.
I died to the Twister, by the way.
So we put it down as
Congratulations.
Trigger Twister.
Seems fair to me.
Put Archefort in there as a killer.
Okay, one more good pull, guys.
What is the quote? Now with heart? Now with
One more
passion?
with feeling.
With feeling!
Once more with Felix.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
who's that guy?
Twisty.
Which one?
Twister.
I was about to say, which one could I mean?
That's a really funny joke that I'm sure not even half of the people here will understand.
Well, to be fair, there's a couple of people who might not actually know the joke.
I don't know the joke.
I know.
If you know, you know.
I didn't count Solitude there, people who should know the joke, but sure.
No, I don't think.
I don't know.
It's not like you know, something that gets brought up a whole lot. Only the joke, really.
Deep FC lore.
You know, yeah.
I mean, it's also not a big secret, I guess.
It's not. I've never made a huge deal out of it.
I'm still waiting for the joke.
The twist.
There's really no joke. It's just deep FC lore.
Excluded from the lore. Smash.
Yeah. That I've been around it long enough. Okay.
Yeah, I was right.
Plenty of Eleth.
I believed in you.
I mean, he is a caster. He has more spell resistance.
Here for the must have heard.
Twisting.
I suppose to not make everyone sad at there being like missing out on deep lore. There might or might not be more than one person present here that with the name.
Not just a character, but a transcendent being.
Transcendent
Beyond the reality of Final Fantasy XIV.
So,
Can confirm. It is a being of flesh.
Is it though?
Reality.
I did not conduct a deep search for
What
the
the
metallic
fuck?
parts, but
Oh whoa. Oh whoa.
Like this. This will be away. Away. Back in. Do. Little bit of fence busting. Fire out. Lightnings out. Stack and then in. Doom. Lightnings. Fire in. And Buster and spread. Spread then in. In. Fire in. Lightnings out. Doom is doom. Start looking at dragons. 1, between 2 and 3, and then B.
No.
Oh.
Tick-tock.
Do you have ready for yourself?
1. In between 2 and 3. And spread and then away from solid. B. Spread and then away from solid. Yeah. Hard casting Felix. Well, if I can reach him. Where are you? Over there. Oh boy, don't DPS.
Slow
Try
down.
and keep the tanks alive. Clemency spam.
Can I keep
bro, Clemency has a
Clemency
cost.
spam.
Clemency has a cost time, bro.
kill the boss now? Yeah.
You did it!
I
No.
tried.
No, but he still lives in a reality where Clemency actually like pays people. He just haven't, adjusted.
Would have saved in his manch.
He still lives in that. He still believes Paladin has his like glorious Clemency that just like saves everything.
I mean, Doesn't Clemency under Resquith not have a cooldown?
That's not the thing. It used to heal for so much more than it does.
Yeah.
It heals
Everything
for a
does
shit ton
too.
already.
Yeah, but then it used to heal for more. It was an 1,800 potency heal back in the day.
Okay. We don't have time for another in this lockout. If people want to continue for 30 minutes more or so, as we did yesterday, we can do that. If anyone needs to go now, then just say no to the ready check. Okay, we have someone who needs to go. So, next week we should be as usual, and then the week after that we need to try and plan some other days. But yeah, good prog today. We certainly tighten things up a bit when it comes to Quick March and Blackfire. We've had success with both patterns in Fell Ruin. Now we just need to get the pulls consistently to Heavensfall to really learn that one. I don't know if there's any like online practice tools like there is for things like
There is.
Okay.
If someone can find one,
It is very good, honestly. If people are okay with that.
I don't think he means the simulators now.
Well, I was thinking like an individual ones. I don't know if there's a whole group simulator thing, but that may be worth doing.
They're usually. I would need to find the site.
I'm thinking of like the oldie tools, like way back in the day for any World of Warcraft enjoyers who had like the Gore Fiend.
I don't
You remember the old Gore Fiend ad practice thing when you were a spirit guy? That's what I was thinking of. If there's anything like that for like, here you go, get thrown into Heavensfall, and do the movement on a little board.
Oh,
Like
board.
the-
Okay.
But yeah.
the pineapple thing now.
Because there's this one. If you were thinking about
Yeah, but I don't think he's thinking about the Sims.
that.
Because the Sims are different. The Sims is very close to the real deal.
It is.
Oh, so this is a tool where you all load in at the same time.
Yeah, this is not an individual thing.
I see.
It also kind of lets you run around as a player. Like
You can use it yourself, but like you will kind of go fucked. Doesn't really work.
I guess you can enable invisibility and just practice looking for the right tower if you want.
I mean, this one.
And it's also like I think Heavensward is the kind of thing where it's like very hard to replicate it in like a web-based tool, unless it's like this close. Because like you will always get a top-down view kind of image, and it's like having a top-down view from that mechanic is like it takes away like all the challenge that really is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But either way, Heavensfall is our big wall, so hopefully next week we can get some really good prog on it. 10 Strike is a little bit less painful, but it kind of has the problem of trying to fit Earthshakers, which are bigger than they appear, and all of that kind of rubbish. As well as doing the fun dance with the eggs, because obviously only the DPS have been playing with the eggs so far, but everyone gets to play with them in 10 Strike.
Yay.
So that's not really so hard to do. Again, another one of those healing checks because of random damage going on random people and then lots of stuff happening. But
Map changing.
and then there's just Grand Octet, which is where I really need to do my memory homework of
Map changing.
which way is which
Heavensfall
for where Bahamut is relative to everyone else, and Nail as well. I got that wrong so many times back before. I'm worried about it. Maybe someone smart, you can do that. Just tell us where we're going. That'd be great.
Smart.
Exactly. It's because it's not hard that I fucked it up.
I'm not smart, but I can read.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Then like assuming we can always just do tank LB strats as well with the Underground Octet to make it a little bit less thinking required.
Starting
Because damage will
Heavensfall
not be a
trio.
problem with killing the two bosses together.
If
And then
anything,
Terra
it's-
Flare phase is just don't get hit by Twister. Smile. Just don't get twisted. Smile.
Whenever I had ever got hit by a twist, if it wasn't for a fucking weird delay.
Starting Heavensfall trio.
Tank damage in ads phase is actually pretty spicy. So might need some careful planning. But we'll worry about that when we get there. And then Golden Bahamut is literally just press the buttons and don't get hit by an Exaflare. Please.
Starting
If you're a
Heavensfall
DPS and you
trio.
die in the victory lap,
I plague of both your houses.
I don't know, but you might not be in the FC anymore.
But yeah, we're getting much closer. Heavensfall is the last super difficult execution mechanic. Everything after that is easier to do. It's just shakies and remembering what to do rather than
I find it
having
really
to
hard
think
to do,
hard.
actually.
Honestly, I would love to just go back and do face simulation alpha and beta again. Like just out of nowhere.